All right, Shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Shema, Shah, Bashir, Kakadash, the monitor, the apostle, and the great millstone, peace, salutation, brother, doing his work, sincerity, and truth, all for elected brothers waiting every day, patiently for Yahweh, Shema, Shah, to return, so we'll get out this place. Hey, peace, salutation to you, brothers, man. All right, you see the sign, you see the title, all right, of this article. It says Putin signs bill to suspend last nuclear arm pact with the U.S. So, hey, they coming. Hey, this is part of this uh that hook being pulled into the jaws. All right, okay. Uh, they going into that they're already in that cold Russian, being that cold Russian state. But look, they're taking away all that. We ain't gonna have no treaties. They're not gonna have no treaties, but they're just gonna get down. All right. It says Russian President Vladimir Putin on Tuesday signed a bill formally suspending the last remaining nuclear arms treaty with the United States, and that's big. All right, because then they just the great horde and everybody was supposed to be scared of. All right, the great place, the great Satan, that everybody should be scared of, but he pulled it away. It says soaring tensions with Washington over Moscow's action in Ukraine. Putin had declared a week ago in the State of the Nation address that Moscow was suspending its participation in the 2010 New START Treaty. All right, he had charged that Russia can't accept U.S. Inspections of its nuclear sites under the pact at the time when Washington and its NATO allies have openly declared Russia's defeat in Ukraine as their goal. So, hey, the goal is, hey, you're not gonna be in my crib, and you already ain't. Basically, they're already calling for, hey, Russia's gonna lose the war. All right, and that's how they feel. And he don't like that. It says both houses of Parliament quickly ratified Putin's bill on the pact suspension last week on Tuesday. Putin signed it into law effective immediately. The document says that it is up to the president to decide whether Moscow could return to the pact, which they're not. They're not going to return to that pact. All right, they want blood, man. Abraham says Putin has emphasized that Moscow was not withdrawing from the pact, although altogether, and the Russian Foreign Ministry said the country would respect the caps on nuclear weapons set under the treaty and keep notifying the U.S. about test launches on ballistic missiles. So shit, they say they're gonna stick with it, but if you think they're gonna stick with it, you crazy. They ain't stuck with it yet. It's been since 2020. They said since they've been there. All right, so let's go here real quick. Okay, this is let's go. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 13. Isaiah chapter 13. All right, because all that's just causing for war. Getting ready for the war. All right. All right, get ready for the destruction. It says, lift you up a banner upon a high mountain, exalt the voice to them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones, and I have also called my mighty ones, for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms and nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts muster up the host of the battle. So the Most High is ready to get this thing to popping, man. All right, he mustering this thing, getting these nations riled up. Okay, getting them all together to get done. For what? Because of what? Let's go here to Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1, real quick. It says, this is Nahum 3 and 1. It says, woe to the bloody city who is full of lies and robbery. To pray the part of night. He didn't let us out. All right, we to pray. Also, it's lies and robbery. This place is full of lies. All right, everything the media, all right, the TV, the food, all that. All right, they steal from the people. All right, money systems. Every day go around the world with their democracy. All right, which is part of their lies. All right. All right, the robbery and the part of the robbery. Okay, let's jump down to 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredom of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredom and families through her witchcraft. So, hey, slavery, all right, okay, um, homosexuality, all type of illicit acts, all right, this place is always into. Okay, he says, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord. So the Yahweh Shemashah is against this place, Babylon the Great, the whole system, though, all right, of hosts. And I will discover thy skirts. That means you're going to expose them upon thy face. Or somebody, a woman taking a skirt, she exposed what? You're naked. You're being seen, all right? And I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame. So the nations going to see your shame. And they going to know that this motherfucker soft. That's why the scriptures say, art thou as weak as we? Okay? And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and I make vow, and I will set thee as a gazing stock. So you're gonna get just put shit on you, smear it all on you, all right, and just sit you in the middle of the square, and everybody see you and make you just look at you, like just look at this motherfucker, all right, big bad, bitch. She a bad bitch, but look at her now, all funky, all right. And that's what America's being exposed to, all right. Okay, so. All right, because this place is hated. It's hated around the world. So, as a matter of fact, let me go back to Ezekiel, because 75, they say Russia, that place, Russia is going to be a guard unto his nation. Okay, under the protection of Yahweh Shemashah for a moment. The Most High is about to put Russia as a guard under these people, over these people, man. All right, so he can destroy this place, man. All right, called America. This is Ezekiel 38:7. It says, "Be thou prepared and prepare." It said, "Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company." All right, that are assembled unto thee, and be a guard unto them. Okay, so these are the nations. If you go up, they tell you, it says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, with them and all the shields and helmet, going and all his bands, the house of Togarmah, the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. So it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna come with Russia, man. They're gonna shoot on this whore, man. We're gonna eat this bitch up. Okay? All right. So let's go here to Revelations, all right? Revelations chapter 17, I believe 16. Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. All right? It says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore," which is what? The well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, which is Babylon the Great, and shall make her desolate. All right, because look, they're pulling that treaty away for a reason. All right, so you can't get. I guess I don't know. It was Geneva, whatever the Geneva thing, the orders of the Geneva, whatever code or whatever they gotta abide by. They're pulling out all that, man, because there ain't gonna be no stopping them when they get down. Matter of fact, I need to go back there. It says, her desolate and make and naked, so like desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. All right, now, America gonna be burnt up 100%. All right, 5,000 square miles of destruction, man, and that's what it's about. It's gonna burn this place up. All right, it's gonna be a big ass glass parking lot. It says, "For the Most High has put in their hearts to fulfill His will, and to agree and give their kingdoms unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled." You say, "And the woman that thou sawest is the great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth," and that's America, that's Babylon the Great. All right? Okay, let me go back here real quick. Let me go to Ezekiel again. Put 38. Okay. Let me read that up. It says, this is a verse, I started one. It says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy armies, horses and horsemen, and all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. Okay, even a great company with buckler and shields, and all of them handling swords. All right, so the Lord said, "You're gonna turn that land that God back into the way it was, that old Cold War spirit, Russian spirit, man." It says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shields and helmets. Gomer and all of his bands, and the house of Togmar in the north quarters, and all of his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a God unto them, all those nations, man. All right, that's what everybody ain't gonna be under Russia's wing. We know China over there. All right, they all dealing with each other now. Okay, let me go ahead to Obadiah real quick, and they're dealing with. They ain't trying to deal with this whore. Go to Obadiah 1. This is Obadiah. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, power, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. Right, because before you wouldn't have nobody pulling nothing away. America will just go in and take whatever they want in the guise of, democracy and everything like that. It says, the pride of their heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? So, we know Edom as a whole is saying this, but we know who's going to exalt itself as an eagle, the whole Edomite nation. Okay, but we know America is part of this thing. We know that all the nations that go into Edomite position are part of this too. But we know the destruction is coming to America 100%. Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, okay, and thou set thy nest among the stars, okay, this will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. If these came to be of robbers by night, okay, because remember it's a blaze city that's full of lies and robbery, okay, it says, how would thou be cut off? Well, they have not stolen till they had enough. If grape gatherers came to thee, would they have not left some grapes? How would the things of the east are searched out? And how are his hidden things sought up? Okay, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. All your allies and shit, your own brothers, men that were at peace with thee, have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee, and there was none understanding in him. So all those nations, right, is going to turn their back on you. What? First, they're sending your money back. All right, they're not adhering to your policies. They're tired of, they see the shit that America has did. All right, so the destruction will come to these places. And then shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understand out of the mount of Esau. So it's going to be a great slaughter, all right? And there's going to be destruction and violence. It's going to be all everywhere, and they're not going to be able to get out of it, all right? From this treaty, because like I said, they're going to be destruction. That's where it's all going to come. It's going to be raining on their ass, okay? Let's go to Revelations real quick. Go to Revelation, I'll say 17. And this is going to happen. This is the ending result. Revelation 17. All right. Revelation 17 and 6. All right. Now I started 14, it says, these shall make war with the Lamb, and the king shall, and these shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is the Lord of lords and the King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. So, hey, this is that place. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, all right, these shall hate the whore, all right. That's that was 26 nations and NATO and the EU, okay, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So that's the end result, all right. That's the end result of this situation. So it's gonna be a destruction on this place, man. They not pulling those treaties back for no reason. They're not having a social, not being social with America. Hey, they're tired of the whore, all right, and his own brothers, all right, the ones that he say even confederate with, they gonna turn against him, all right. This damn devil's gonna get hit. America's gonna be destroyed 100%, all right. So the church is gonna come. So it's not even needed. The treaty ain't gonna be needed. It's just the Heavenly Father doing it the way He do it. He controlling this thing. He control the course of the river. Okay, so the way it is seen, it might not be wise to you, but men of the Lord can see this. Okay, we're not worried about nothing but producing these prophecies, man. Okay, all right. So, hey, with that, I'll give our praise, peace, salutations, brothers, and shalom.